Hey, my name's Mike McLaughlin. I'm from New Milford, Connecticut. I'm a producer slash rap artist, and today I chose to talk about Eminem's The Marshall Mathers LP. I feel like it's like the perfect topic, especially right now because Eminem actually just announced that he's gonna release the Marshall Mathers LP number 2, and he's actually gone back to his old not so much his old sound, but at least his old look. He bleached his hair again, and he did just release a new song that was pretty cool. It brought it back. He sounded more like a Beastie Boy in it almost. But back to the original Marshall Mathers LP, it really had a huge impact on kids in general because it was the first legitimate white rapper besides the Beastie Boys that really spoke to a generation of kids, and he was that badass guy who broke all the rules, and you just wanted to listen to his music because he fed your ears something that you couldn't really express yourself without dealing with the repercussions from your family. And I think that was something that really that's what stood out about him most. That and his lyricism. His lyrics are insane. If you listen to some of his music on the Marshall Mathers LP, he is very vulgar, but I mean, it's all in good fun. Like, it's humor, it's going crazy and saying the things that you would love to say to someone, or you would love to put on a record, and releasing it because you can. Like, who's to tell him any different? The impact that he had on the music industry overall was really, he was the first white rapper to really make a name for himself and to really stand out. And he kind of just, he paved the way for white rappers. He really just made it a possibility before it was just, the Biggie and Pacs, and, rap is a black art. And I'm not saying that to be racist, but I mean, anyone will tell you rap is a black art. But besides that, he was still an incredible lyricist. And I mean, you can't just walk out there, act like you can rap and get away with it. Maybe nowadays you can do that, but you couldn't do that back then. You were either a dope MC or you're not, and he was one of those. And he really just he set the levels of his ability so high that it was incredible. Like, it was definitely a game changer for the rap industry. It was released on May 23rd, 2000, and it was released by Interscope Records, and it was definitely one of the most hardcore albums that I've heard, like, in my entire lifetime. When he released the song I Just Don't Give a Fuck, when he released the song The Real Slim Shady, when he released the song The Way I Am, all of those songs were played on MTV. I just remember turning on the TV every day, and it would just be on reruns, and it was the best thing that's happened to hip-hop in so long. Like, I couldn't even believe it. I wasn't allowed to listen to him at that age because I was still very young, but I would go to my grandparents' house and I would burn my own CDs of his records, and I would edit them so much that I'd be taking out like full sentences, but I couldn't get enough of it because it just gave you that feeling of satisfaction just listening to the things that he said. He is still to this day one of the most intelligent people, and he really just knows how to put his words together and formulate unique songs. If you listen to the lyrics, they're not all about, murder, and yes, there are those songs where he's talking about killing his baby mama, killing his mom, but there's also the serious side of him where he is talking about the things that happened to him in the past, like his father leaving him, his mother having Munchausen syndrome, and making him believe that he was sick when he wasn't. And he says all this in his lyrics, and it's just so deep that these stories that he says are true, and it's pretty unbelievable to think about all the things that he says as being truthful. But I mean, he's had documentaries about it. He's come out with so much that you have to believe it. It's really impacted me as an artist and as a producer because, you know, after listening to him for so many years and kind of just, you know, absorbing all of his music and all of the things that he did to stand out, it just gives me hope as an artist to, you know, come with more unique lyrics. Just be overall off, you know, you can be out of your mind and you can say whatever you want on a record and no one has the right to tell you not to. It's, you know, your own thoughts. You can say whatever you like. And as a producer, I mean, I can give any artist that I'm recording, I can give them my thoughts and I can show them what I think personally would make their music stand out as well.